My name is Christine Valley. I am introducing Lesson 7, my argumentative speech on fluoridation in the public drinking water supply. Should the U.S. government fluoridate the public drinking water supply? Water fluoridation has become an increasingly controversial topic in the recent years. Most countries do not fluoridate their public drinking water supply. However, according to CANA, the U.S. is 70% of the public water supplies are fluoridated. This equals 185 million people are drinking fluoride without their consent. The practice of fluoridation began after World War II with the claims that ingesting fluoride would increase the dental health of Americans. There is little evidence to show that this is true. The harmful effects of fluoride, in my opinion, outweigh any potential benefits. I believe we should not be practicing fluoridation in our public drinking water supply for a number of different reasons. Fluoride is a toxic substance. In fact, just 1 teaspoon is enough to kill a human being. CONIT states both children and adults have died from excess exposure. There have been numerous studies proving that fluoride is a toxin and extremely harmful to humans. In 2012, Harvard University researchers conducted an analysis of over 27 studies done on fluoride and its effect on humans over the course of 22 years. The results were astonishing, pointing to the correlation between fluoride excess to fluoride in drinking water has decreased the IQ in children. Knoll states the results suggest that fluoride may have been a developmental neurotoxin that affects brain development at exposures much below that can cause toxicity in adults. Mercola states 28% of the children in low fluoride areas scoring as bright, normal, higher intelligence, compared to 8% in the high fluoride areas. Mercola states what's even more disturbing is that the percentage of children with mental retardation in fluoride population was 15% versus 6% in the non-fluoridated areas. This is an alarming difference, especially because other variables were taken into consideration during the study: iron deficiency, head injuries, and lead exposure. Another study showed that fluoride has adverse effects on human reproductive system as well. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Archives of Toxicology found that there was a correlation between fluoride consumption and infertility in rats. Knoll states this is the latest study in more than 60 scientific studies of animals that have identified the association between male infertility and fluoride exposure. There are just some of the many studies that prove that effects of fluoride is detrimental to humans. All medications, when going through clinical trials before being approved for fit for human consumption, are tested on lab rats. If lab rats are so negatively affected by fluoride, why are we continuing to give it to humans? Proponents for fluoride argue that putting fluoride in our drinking water supply is helping the rates of tooth decay decline. However, there is little to no evidence to support this. In fact, there is evidence to the contrary. I will state the 6 facts that I have an image on that will describe, this is the image, the 6 facts you need to know, and I emailed that to you. This describes the 6 facts of the harmful effects of fluoride, and I'm going to read them off to you briefly.